Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Denise. I'm a manifestation coach. If you would like one-on-one coaching, there's a link in the description below that will take you to my website where you can book with me. And if you just want to learn more about manifestation and law of assumption and get some inspiration, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. So today's video is going to be about circumstances, and we're going to talk about why they don't matter. We're going to talk about what they are. Um, but I do want to start by informing you and holding a space for you to acknowledge your circumstances. So, when I say circumstances don't matter, or when I say things like ignore the 3D, I don't want it to come across as dismissive. I don't want to feel for you to feel like I'm saying, fuck your circumstances, fuck your feelings, nobody cares, it's irrelevant. How you're feeling in the moment is actually very relevant to shifting your state of consciousness. So you do want to acknowledge what your circumstances are and how are you feeling as a result of those circumstances. What in the present moment of your circumstances are you imagining and are you thinking, are you affirming? Where are you going in imagination regarding your current circumstances? That's your tool for shifting states of consciousness. So that's really important. And if you're living in a reality right now that is unwanted and you feel shitty, I want to acknowledge that and say, I'm sorry. Like, I know it sucks to have undesirable circumstances. I've definitely been there very intensely and I get it. And so the way you're feeling matters, and create space for yourself to process those feelings and acknowledge them. You don't have to ignore it. And in fact, ignoring it isn't the best method. So, that being said, what are your circumstances? Your circumstances are the outpicturing of your state of consciousness, which is why they don't actually matter in terms of they're not relevant to what you have the ability to create for yourself. Your current circumstances are actually just the reflection of your previous thoughts, assumptions, and beliefs. So they don't matter in relation to where you're going, because what the only thing that matters is what you're imagining in the present moment. And in each present moment, you have the ability to visit in imagination any state of consciousness. They're all available to you. Everything you can imagine is available for you to perceive in imagination and therefore connect with that state of consciousness. So, looking at whatever circumstances you've manifested and understanding, what is this telling me about myself? Why is this triggering me? What is it making me feel? What am I thinking to be true because of this? What am I affirming as a result of this? And then, okay, where do I want to be instead? What is my definition of aim? What concept do I want to feel? What concept do I want to dwell in? What meaning do I want to be assigning this experience? And really getting that connection and that familiarity with that new desired state. And that's really your undesired circumstances, the shitty things that are manifesting, are just an opportunity for you to keep being who you want to be in the now moment. So they're actually really beneficial because they're telling you where you're residing with your state of consciousness, and they're telling you where you want to be instead. Like, through how you're feeling, you're birthing a desire to feel something different. And as you can identify what that is and then put your attention on it and put your awareness on it, you will shift into that state, and your circumstances, which are the reflection of your state of consciousness, will reflect back what you want them to be reflecting back. So, and the other part is your circumstances don't matter because they're not relevant to what the next circumstance is. They're only connected to thoughts you previously held, right? Like, that's where the connection is between consciousness and reality. There's no connection with what you're perceiving in reality and what you in that now moment are thinking in consciousness. You can break that connection. You don't have to, in the now moment in your mind, think or affirm for what your 3D reality is showing you. You have the free will to go within and think and affirm and imagine and ponder any state of reality, any state of existence, any state of consciousness in each now moment. And that's how you practice your free will. That's how you practice being the operant power, is saying, regardless of what my circumstances are showing me, I can think anything that I want. I can focus on anything that I want. I can connect with anything that I want internally. I have all the power to do that. I have all the free will to do that. And I have my beautiful, amazing imagination that can create any outcome, any circumstance, and as a result, any feeling from that outcome and circumstance, and therefore shifting my state into that version, and therefore having my reality follow suit. So, your circumstances are a powerful tool. They will help you shift states. Don't practice like ignoring them, shoving them down, trying to pile affirmations on top of them. Like, acknowledge them. What is happening? How is this making me feel? And how do I want to feel instead? And assuming I felt that way instead, what would I be thinking? What would I be focused on? What would I be imagining? What meaning would I be assigning this? What story would I be reaffirming? And then you practice that and you become familiar with it, and you keep up your practice in that sense, where you are connecting with and building a relationship with this other way of thinking. So whatever circumstances you're going through right now, I want you to comment below, these are temporary. Like, my circumstances are temporary. My circumstances hold no power over me. My circumstances don't dictate where I go in imagination, right? And in fact, again, like, your circumstances are just the manifestation of where you previously were in imagination. So they are utterly powerless. They have no power unless you give them power, unless you keep affirming for them, talking about how it is, telling the story, complaining, focusing on it, fearing it. You have the ability or power to either keep your current circumstances alive or to select new circumstances. So again, like, what you're thinking in the now moment, how you're reacting to your reality in the now moment, that is all how you shift states. You take control of what you're thinking. You take control of how you're reacting. You take control of what meaning you're assigning to your current situation. And you choose empowerment. You choose to focus on your desired outcome. You choose to reaffirm and ponder your desired meaning. And you keep making that choice. All right? Okay, so let's shift our circumstances. Like, get it out of there. That's old shit. It doesn't matter. It's dead, done, and gone already. Your manifestation, your 3D reality is already the past. So start now going within in your imagination and focusing on what you desire. And how does that version of you feel? How does that version of you think? What does that version of you see and experience? You got this. All right. I will see you guys next video.